We see a pretty house with hand-sewn curtains amidst a field of corn. Miles and miles and miles of corn. And other farm plants. There's big farm plants. You could be driving on the highway half a mile from this house and you wouldn't see it. Maybe you shouldn't see it. Maybe this little house contains secrets that shouldn't escape past the corn. A milkman pulls up in an old jalopy all jangly with milks. He's covered in road dust. He walks up to the house with his jug cart and knocks on the door of the house. Got your jugs for ya. Hot milk from Sunny Day Farms. The door swings open on its own. Two identical blonde twins emerge.
Why you knocking, stranger?
I'm new to the route, and I'm here to bring you your hot, fresh jugs for your milk needs. Then I can pick up your oats and bring them down to the market. I'm new to the route.
No one ever comes knocking no more, ever since Pa went into the corn.
That's the same to hear, children, because there's nothing I love more than meeting a father on my route. Can your mother come to the door, and can I empty these jugs into your milk vat?
Ma went to the corn and never came back.
Wow, that's a bone-chilling thing to say, little children. There are whispers from the corn.
Go away from here. Go away.
Wait. Who's that talking?
Beware the little house on the prairie. Beware.
I'm trying to do some ambient whispers. Sorry to interrupt. I'm trying to do some whispers. Okay.
Don't listen to the corn. Corn is all mad because it ain't wheat.
The wheat also begins to whisper.
The corn can suck your dicks. Stay, new milkman, stay. Become sustenance for the prairie.
I can only handle about 5 more minutes of this creepitude before I go back to my jalopy and bajunkle on down back to Sunny Day Farms, where I can pet my cows and have sex with a man I made out of flour bags.
So I will be playing Cockney Junkie 1 and Kids and Tweedle.
I'm going to be playing The Figure, Father, Lucy, and Dick Van Dyke.
I will be playing Cockney Junkie 2, Mother, and Mary Poppins.
Very good. You're perfectly cast. This is going to be fun. This is all, it's a lot of the dark inside.
Yay.
I think that was actually the official tagline to Mary Poppins. It's a lot of the dark inside.
Exterior London street, night. We open on a street corner in London, 1916. It's night. The fishmongers shovel piles of fish guts into their gilly buckets. And go to Fiji. Go to Fiji. Newspapers selling orphan boys pull rotten melons from the trash bins to hollow out and make them into shoes for the day. I got a big one, but my feet's too small for this one. We cut it in twain. The street is made out of all those square bricks. They're called cobbles, and it's the only type of street in London. The rain comes down in sheets, making the street splashy and wet, all slick and oily. The cobbles are shiny and black, like a seal's balls. Exterior Big Ben is continuous.
Or seal's balls, okay.
Oh, yeah, I was going to put that. Big Ben chimes. Perfect. It's 2 a.m.
The old 3 chimes for 2 a.m.
Perfectly done.
Oh, God.
A bird and a man with a hammer dressed like one of them Queen's Guards people with the big hats come out of the clock and do the cuckoo clock dance shit that slaves of the cuckoo clock are forced to do every hour, on the hour. Like all of us shuffling from bed to work every day, an endless, pointless cycle we trod until we die. We hear footsteps in the cobblestone streets. Exterior London Street, Shanty Village. Shanties are cardboard homes, and it's fun that it rhymes with panties. 2 Cockney junkies huddle in front of a fire made from broken-up baby cribs and oil.
I'm sick, governor. I dying, matey.
Don't say that, love. We'll get you all fixed up, tight and shiny, governor. Good as a pair of brand new burden socks, crikey.
Cockney Junkie 1 throws up a bunch of blood.
Am I making raspberry jam out me talking hole, governor?
If we can just make it till the morning, love, then we'll quit. Then things will be all right again.
Footsteps approach. The camera sees a gold buckle on a plain boot, then pans up the dress of a simple housewoman. An umbrella hides her face.
Need something to help you through the night?
That is Mary Poppins, by the way. That's...
Oh, shit.
Oops, okay. Need something to help you through the night?
A gloved hand holds up a ball of black tar opium.
That should set my mind straight. Hand her over.
The opium floats from the hand, turns into a sinewy alien liquid like the Venom's costume from the old comic books, not the new shit in the trailer I haven't seen yet. It sucks into the nose and mouth of the sick junkie. He seizes and sits up.
Oh, crikey! I'm high as a bird's fart! Thank you!
You know what they say. A little bit of sugar makes the medicine go down.
What?
A laser bolt shoots from the top of the figure's umbrella and hits the junkie in the abdomen. He completely turns inside out. There's fucking guts everywhere.
What the fuck? Why is this happening?
She lowers the umbrella. It's Mary Poppins.
The name's Mary Poppins, and you picked the wrong night to do drugs on my family street. Tell your other sick junkie friends Mary Poppins is coming.
The other junkie scrambles into the night. Mary saunters over the twitching, groaning pile of meat that used to be a man.
Makes me sick.
She pulls a knife from her boot and stabs it slowly where the brain is exposed to the air. She then sings a song about how envelopes are food for mailboxes or some other dumb British dandy shit. Interior, a rich family house, day. A father is sucking on his pipe in the kitchen.
Where are the pots and pans, Mother?
Mother enters. She wears a fur jacket and is sucking on a 2-gallon martini.
How am I to know where the bedevil is Mary?
Mary Poppins materializes in the living room out of 1,000 crows. She wears the power gem of Gurkul. It is shaped like a monkey's heart and is the source of all her power. She stole it from a Mongolian warlord when she was the head courtesan of a mysterious group of sorceresses, the Guild of Blackened Sparrows. They served the Lord's physical pleasures for many generations, but when Mary stole the gem, she turned the generals into screaming stains on the rocks they called home. Now she's a housekeeper like Tony Danza.
Breakfast is ready for the family.
2 adorable children tumble from downstairs. Lucy is gangly and sweet, and Tweedle, her younger brother, who is wheelchair-bound after his legs were crushed by a merchant's cart.
Mary's home!
Mary sings a song about breakfast and about how eggs are magical and there's shit about toast in it and pancakes are dancing in the air and everyone's laughing and clapping.
Haha, there's a pancake on the ceiling. Delightful.
All in a day's work.
Hello, Henry.
Did Siri just respond?
Yes! Whoa, weird!
Siri Poppins.
Whoa!
Okay, can we go from the pancakes again?
Yes.
Haha, there's a pancake on the ceiling. Delightful.
All in a day's work.
If you can make food dance, can you perchance fix my legs, Maddie?
There is a 5 full minutes of silence.
It's lunchtime.
Mary sings a song about making lunch, and they all clap, and everyone laughs.
Oh, Mary, what would we do without you? My power gem keeps the sun from exploding.
Maybe we can have another conversation about my legs.
There's a commotion from the living room.
It's my soot-covered chimney friend.
Dick Van Dyke crawls out of the chimney like the girl from The Ring. Everyone screams. His teeth are so big and they chomp and chomp. You can hear them clack together miles away.
This is The Sopranos.
This is The Sopranos, according to me, who has never seen it. Interior therapist office, daytime. We pull up on an office of a therapist in the middle of a session. We know the office belongs to a woman because emotional work like therapy is a woman's job, and also there is a plant there. On the couch is Tony, a middle-aged man who is overweight and balding in a way that any male actor can be and land a prestige starring role on a prestige show. Whereas a woman with the same look is relegated to hilarious neighbor or corpse a perp on Law & Order SVU is sick of fucking in the dark. In a chair across from him is lady therapist. She is a woman.
So I shot him. And how did that make you feel?
Like shooting somebody else.
Let's unpack that. talk about your underlying problem with, what was his name again?
Johnny Pistachio.
Yes.
So Johnny was supposed to put a hit on Frankie Soprasada because he wouldn't pay his debts. But then instead of killing him, he kills Ralphie. Hey, I'm walking here. Who works for Angie Anal Suppository Viagra Lombardo, my enemy.
Okay. So it sounds like your friend group has a complicated dynamic. Sometimes adult relationships can... Are you okay?
Tony is holding an Italian sub and choking. Is this racist?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. He is wheezing, bending over, yet never letting go of the sub. Lady therapist is weirdly calm, stands up, hits him hard on the back, and a giant wad of chewed roast beef flies out of his mouth and lands on her oriental rug.
What do I tell you every session?
That legally you don't have to report my crimes to the cops.
No, that you need to chew your food.
I fucking hate when women tell me what to do.
And why do you think that is?
Because this is HBO in the early 2000s. So toxic masculinity is considered high art, while women are just for furthering plot, or, according to the other show, fucking a bunch of forgettable white men after drinking those pussy drinks at Manhattan nightclubs.
Of course. Now, let's get back to why you're here today. You shot your friend. How does that make you feel?
Hungry.
Anything else?
Angry.
Go on.
You see, because even though he deserved it, Johnny was a good guy. Not like Marco Mozzarella or Robbie Prion Ferrari or even Franco the Sandman Russo.
And why is he sad?
His dumb wife died of some shit. I don't know. I saw him cry once. It was fucked up. A man crying about some fucking woman who couldn't even cook a decent veal parmesan.
Well, that's our time for today.
Tony stands up, still chewing the sandwich he was eating earlier. He begins to undo his belt and pull down his pants.
So, you want your regular payment?
Yes. Nothing fancy this time. Please keep your shirt on.
Lady therapist pulls up her skirt and Tony fucks her while continuing to eat a sandwich. It's gross.